Good morning, boys and girls. This is Mr. Radish. I wanted to film this screencast for you to kind of go over the Native American Research Project. What I have for you at this moment is I have a link down here below that will send you to your online project. And just to let you guys know, I'm going to put this in its own folder, so only my online students can get to this project right here. So just wanted to be clear and let you know that this is only going to be used for you online students. In-person students, you are going to be using this. Now, when you open it, I just want you guys to know, if you're my in-person kids, I'm just talking about the kids that are in school. When you open this link, make sure that you listen to your teacher. She'll tell you who will open it, because only one person from each group, because this is going to be a group project, one person from each group will open the project, and then they will make a copy of it. And I'll show you how to do that in a minute. You'll make a copy of it, and then you will be sharing it with your other team members. So not everybody is going to go to this thing. You're just going to, when that one group member shares it, then you're going to, excuse me, you're going to have it in your Google Drive, okay? If you're my online students, I've already shared it with you. So I've already put you into groups because you're my online kids. I just put you into a group with yourselves. I've already shared it with you. It's in your Google Drive. So just go to your Google Drive and you'll find the Native American Research Project online. It is on there, and it's only shared with the people that I shared it with. So don't share it with anybody else. It's already shared with who it needs to be shared with. So obviously, after you read the instructions today, you're going to click on, you're going to go to this link. Now, once you have access to it, here it is. Once your team member has shared it with you, you are going to be able to get onto this and, read through the directions, a bunch of other things that you're going to have to do today, and kind of go through it. You don't have to do a whole lot other than the fact of you picking a tribe, forming a group, and then kind of going over this and then, claiming what topics you want. We'll get to that in a minute. So anyways, let's go through the directions as quickly as possible here, so I don't take up too much of your time today. So here, and obviously this is the slideshow you will be submitting, but notice I put a, delete this slide before you submit portion on here. So let's say the project is done, okay? And you guys have these few slides here. These first 3 slides you're going to delete before you submit it. I don't need to look at this stuff. I just want to go right to your title page, when you submit it. So don't submit these until the very, very end, okay? Do not submit those until you've talked with everybody from your group. If everybody's okay with deleting it, everybody's done, then you guys can delete all 3 of these slides. But okay, so let's go through it. So you'll be working together on the same Google Slide document. So you will have to work together to some extent, but you will be working individually on your individual topics and slides. The portion that you'll be working together as a group when you're deciding, like, okay, what tribe are we going to do? What themes are we going to do? What topics are each of us going to do? If you need to help, if somebody is, doing very well on their project and they want to, lend a hand to somebody else in the group that needs help, that is an option. But everybody does have to pull their weight and do their part. So then you'll be responsible for selecting 2 topics. Once you pick your topic, or topics, I should say, write your name down in the speaker notes section to claim the topic. First come, first serve. So let me explain what I mean by that. So here's the list of topics. You're going to have life in Ohio, food, shelter, clothing, family roles, culture, cooperation, conflict, tools, fun facts, and famous leaders. Now, I want you to pay attention to the bullet points here. Now, obviously, these bullet points, okay, let me make sure we're able to write on here. I'm sorry. There we go. Now it's working. Okay. So I want you to look at, these bullet points right here. These bullet points, the bolded, underlined, those are your topics. Those are going to be the title of your slide. These subtopics, all these things are these subtopics. these are just ideas of facts that you can research. You do not have to write these in your slide. Okay, please do not write those in your slide. They're just to give you ideas of like what kind of answers are you supposed to find, or what kind of facts are you supposed to find for your slide. You do not have to answer all of those questions. I'm just trying to give you ideas of what would qualify to go in that slide. So you're going to have to be looking for these facts. So that's going to be what it looks like. Now let me go to the next slide, if I may. Now, here is an example of what your life, like let's say if you choose life in Ohio is one of your topics. You'd go to this slide. Here it is with the title on top. So what you would do is you would go down here where it says click to add speaker notes. Do you guys see that? Okay, when you do that, this is where you are going to write your name. So I would write, okay, Mr. Radish. All right, now I have claimed this topic. Okay, if you're an online student, it's going to be first come, first serve. If you are in my class or in any socialized class, in-person student, you're obviously going to talk this over with your groups and figure out which topics you're going to do. Everybody should get 2. If you have a group of 5, everybody will get 2. However, some of you may only be able to do a group of 4. If you do a group of 4, that means that 2 of you are going to have to do 3 topics. Okay? 2 of you are going to have to do 3 topics. So a group of 5 is better. A group of 4 is okay. You cannot do a group of 3. You cannot do a group of 6. Okay? Unless your teacher, in-person student-wise, unless your teacher has deemed that to be okay and you're willing to do the extra work, because it'll be a lot of extra work. If you wanted to do a group of 3. But the only reason why you should do a group of 3 is if you literally don't have the numbers to do groups of 4 and 5. So just keep that in mind. So I'm going to erase this because I don't want that on there. But just remember, that is how you claim a topic. You write your name there, and then obviously, once that slide is yours, nobody else is from your group or elsewhere is allowed to touch that slide. That is your slide. That is your information. They're not allowed to edit it in any way. That's why you guys need to come up with a theme, an overall theme to do right off the bat, because that's going to affect every single slide. And that's the last time that anybody should touch that unless they have specific permission from the rest of the group. You cannot make an executive decision to change the entire slideshow on your own. Okay, so let's go back. So once you choose your topics, you'll begin your research of your topic for your specific tribe. You will not have to do that today. We're not really going to focus on researching today. Today is really all about you picking a tribe, you getting together with your group and assigning the topics. That's it. So research will begin tomorrow. You can add additional slides for your topics if you need more space. So if you're here in Life of Ohio and you realize, well, I got 4 bullet points, I got a picture, and I'm out of room, and I got more facts to share. All you need to do is, if you're on the slide, just come right up here to where this plus sign is and just click it. And then boom, look at this. You got Life of Ohio, and then you got another blank slide. So I would recommend, if this is you, Life of Ohio, and then do this. CONT with a ... That just means like continue. Okay. So then we know, or if you really want to, Life of Ohio, and then you could just do number 2. Okay. So that's just saying that's your second slide for Life of Ohio. So however you want to do that, that is up to you. But it's very simple how you do that. Okay. And then let's go back up here. You can comment with each group member using the comment button next to the present button. So let's say if you're kind of going through the slides and you get to the shelter slide and one of your friends is doing the shelter slide and you see his or her name down below in the speaker notes, but then you notice that there's something wrong with it. Like, okay, maybe they're writing in paragraph form. Maybe they only have 2 facts and the due date is very close. Let's say you want to make a comment and you're not in the room together or something like that, or you're an online student and you can't just go over and talk to them. There is a little button up here that is the comment button, and let me just circle it for you. It's right there, right next to the present button. And once you click on that, let me go to it. Once you click on that, this is what will happen. It'll have a little comment page will come up. Okay. So if you wanted to comment on the shelter slide, all you have to do is go press comment and then do that. And then boom, you can just type whatever you want. So this is something that's wrong. And then you just click the comment button. So something, now obviously you're going to want to be more specific than this. So I'm just doing this as an example. So something is wrong. And then you click the comment button. Okay. So this will appear to everybody in your group, but just on this slide that has shelter. So let's say if you are the person that is editing the shelter slide and you look at this and you're like, oh, thank you for letting me know. And they're just trying to help. They're not trying to be mean. And I hope everybody, understands that that's not the point of these comments, is trying to be upsetting or rude. You're trying to help your teammates by making sure that they do a good job so you guys can get collectively, you can get a very good grade. Now, once you're done, all you'd have to do is, if you were the person correcting it, there's a little check mark right here, right next to the name, okay? And making sure that you guys see that. There's a little check mark right there. Once the problem is taken care of, all you have to do is come up there and click that check mark, and then it is resolved and the comment goes away, okay? That is it. That's very convenient, especially if you are in a group that you want to help each other. And if there's something wrong, then that is what you can do. Then let's go back up here. You can change the theme to whatever the group decides. So themes are right here. You'll click on the word that says themes and you can go down. You can pick any theme you want. Now, this theme is not slide by slide. It will change every single slide to match that theme. That is why you're going to do that one time at the very beginning, once you decide, once you decide what you want to do. Okay, so please make sure that you decide that as a group. And if you accidentally click on something, you can always change it back, what have you. And then you're going to use this site to find links to the research in your tribe. So this is one of my old websites. I don't currently use it anymore, but most of the links are still good. All you have to do is click on it, go to the link, and you'll see a ton. Let's see if it pops up. It should. There we are. Okay, there you go. Mr. Radish's fourth grade classroom. Now, I linked it straight to my Native American history portion of my website. Now, you got historic and Native American tribes, 1650 AD to present. And here you go. You got all of your tribes right here. Okay, there they all are. So please, now notice, there's tons of categories. But notice I just have 4 websites for each tribe. So there's one tribe, the Delaware. Here's 2 tribes. Here's 3. Here's 4. Here's 5. And here is 6. Okay. Now, there are 6 total tribes. So you got 6 total tribes to pick from: the Delaware, the Miami, the Mingos, or the Ohio Seneca. They were known by both names. So if you find information on either the Mingo or the Ohio Seneca, they're both really representing the same tribe. So they're not 2 different tribes. Mingos and Ohio Seneca, they're the same. Okay. And then we have the Ottawa, the Shawnee, and the Wyandotte. So many of these tribes you've already read about in that Ohio Studies Weekly. So I just want to make sure that you guys are fully aware of that. And so then we can, oh boy, hang on a sec here. All right, let's get out of there. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. This is how you're going to be graded. How you'll be graded is you need at least 4 to 6 facts for each topic. You will need at least 1 picture that relates to your topic on each slide. So if you have 1 or 2 slides, you'll need at least 1 picture on each slide. Your facts should be bullet pointed and in your own words, not copied straight from the source. So please, wherever you get your information from, please put that information in your own words. Obviously, you're not changing the facts, but I do want you to paraphrase and not copy it straight from the source, because that is called plagiarism, and we want to make sure that we don't get in the habit of doing that. You will need to present your section of the slideshow via audio message on Polaris. This is just for my online students. I'm actually going to type that right now, because if you are not an online student, you will be presenting this in class. By my online students, you're going to be recording your portion of the slideshow via an audio message on Polaris. So we'll talk more about that later once we meet, and because we'll have some small groups for my online students. So here are the topics again. So that is pretty much it. You will be graded. I should have mentioned that in this slide. You will be graded as an individual, also as a group. You're going to be receiving a group grade, which is not a very big portion of the grade, but it will be a portion of the grade. The vast amount of points you're going to receive is your individual effort on your slide. So that is what you'll be graded on. So please make sure that you pay attention to that. All right. Okay, guys. If you have any questions about anything, now remember, in class, obviously it's easy. Just ask your teacher. Online students, we will be setting up small group Google Meet sessions with you guys during our social studies classes in time. It might not be tomorrow, but next week for sure. So if you have questions, you can always just message us. Okay. All right, guys. Well, have a great day. I'll talk to you later.